Hello, today we are stealing from AI because AI steals from us. So that's what we're doing today. I chose this image simply because it has all of the typical AI faults to it. The hair that doesn't make any sense, the lack of object permanence, the skull that on the shoulder that doesn't belong anywhere, and then the random flower in the ear that doesn't also have a real meaning for its existence. I can't deny that the design itself is pretty, I just wish it wasn't AI. There's a couple things about the overall design that also don't make sense. Like I mentioned before, the red parts are kind of floating in the ear or around the ear. They just don't make sense to me, so I really didn't add them. The same exact pose that the face is in, I've never actually drawn before, so I did not draw that exact pose. But, I mean, this is all about referencing. It's not necessarily meant to be an exact copy, it's meant to be an artistic revisualization, if you will. So, that's what I'm doing here. This is me trying to figure out what the hell is going on with the ear. I ended up not even drawing it or not keeping it, so. And then I'm finally adding the background color. I color picked the skin tone, do not at me. I'm lazy and boring and chose to color pick. That was, I don't know, I just want to do it. I chose to do it, so don't at me. Here I am filling in the colors. I'm keeping all of my colors on the same layer for now. And then going in and kind of laying everything out, and then I'll start rendering. I use white pupils, that's why I did white pupils, but I end up not keeping the white pupils. And then now I'm on a layer above everything, and I'm going in and starting my painting process and kind of cleaning up the piece. That's essentially what my whole process is just cleaning up my mess. So one of the eyes right now is really too small, I believe, so. And then adding highlights. And then the sleeve had like this X hatching down it, and I'm sure it was just artifacts from the AI, but I figured it looked like some sort of design on the shirt. So I turned it into a design on the shirt. I think it looks cool, so that's why I did that. To make the piece more my own, I went ahead and used the red background to base the red reflections on the hair off of. These are not in the original piece, but I wanted to make it look more like my own creation. So I went ahead and changed it up a little bit and added that so that it made it look a little bit more appealing for me personally. So. And then I go in with the liquify tool and adjust the side of the face and fix that eye up a little bit. I think it looks a lot better. And then cleaning up the hair, cleaning up the edge of the piece. I found this new brush, it's just called Render. I don't know where I found it because I found it on Pinterest, so it took me to a random website, but it was a free brush, so I think it was on Gumroad. But oh my god, this brush is amazing, and if I can find the link for it, I will link it. I hate drawing skulls, so my skull looks janky as hell for now, so you don't need to mention anything about my skull. I need to do studies on skulls because I draw them a lot and they always look so derpy. And here I am refining the details of the jacket. Like I said, the AI added a bunch of like hatched artifacts over the sleeve, and to me it looked like some sort of design, but I couldn't tell what it was. This is what I'm assuming it was supposed to be. I was gonna try and make the area around the chest kind of look like lace, but I decided to just kind of make it look closer to the original AI design. And then I finally added the necklace, which I can't quite tell what the shape is, and I end up changing the shape of the necklace, and I kind of wish I didn't. Alright, so personally, I'm an artist who struggles to talk about their art and their process. When it comes to thinking about words, my brain literally thinks at a dial-up speed. I cannot seem to talk about my art, and I don't really know why. I get so jealous and envious of the artists that are able to talk about their process for a full 10-minute video. So instead, I'm going to fill the end of this video with my thoughts on AI and how I feel about my art possibly being used for AI, or so on and so forth. I feel like we are fighting a losing battle, unfortunately. I hate AI. I think it's just very sad that people can't learn skills, that people don't want to try and sit down and learn a skill. They obviously appreciate art enough to try and imitate it, but they don't want to appreciate it enough to respect it. And for me, that's just really sad. I've seen too many cases very recently where AI is just used in manners at which it's just used for deceitful ways, such as like the Pokemon card contest that was for 2024. There were hundreds of entries, and the top 300, there were thousands of entries, there were 10,000 entries, but the top 300 had probably at least 100 pictures that were AI, blatant AI. And you know, it's just sad to see how many people would try and trick the system or try and get past actual artists and win a contest out of lies. And it's also very sad that bigger companies like the Pokemon company will not sit there and actually look at the art, you know, and vet the artists. Some of these examples too of AI that are used that were entries in the contest were AI images, and then they drew over it in their actual art style in the image, so you could absolutely tell what their actual art style was. And it was a traced image that they drew over the AI image, which obviously makes it worse. It was just bad. All of it was bad. It's just, AI is just, for me, it's just deceitful, and it's just unfortunate how big it's gotten, how popular it's gotten, how much people depend on it to try and trick people, to get money, to do commissions, to try and make it as a quote-unquote artist when, you know, they have, let's be honest, they have zero skill. They obviously don't if they can't put any work into anything. And it's just really sad to see. It's just one of those things that, you know, the real artists are out here working hard, trying to hone their skills, trying to learn anatomy, trying to learn lighting, shading, trying to learn color theory. And it takes a long time to learn these skills. It takes a long time to learn digital art. And I don't blame them for being intimidated by learning new skills, because it takes a very long time to learn how to draw decently. But if you don't try, then you're not going to learn. And that is my thought. I hate AI. It needs to die. Here's the finished piece. Sorry, I'm not very intricate with my words, but here's the finished piece, and then the AI picture that I heavily referenced. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these types of videos, I make art videos all the time. Go ahead and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.